done correctly. So here we are. So Streamlit is it's a web app framework that allows you to create web applications and mostly to deploy your ML models with ease. So what I want you to do is, I believe you all have Anaconda installed. And as I have mentioned in the group, it's not a must. You have Visual Studio Code installed. So VS Code is just for typing your code because at the moment you are beginners, and for you to use VS Code, then it will take time and you need more time to learn how you can maybe integrate VS Code with all everything you need to integrate it with. Yeah, so I'll close my VS Code and we won't use that for now. So we will use something different. So what I want you to do is, do you see your search bar down here in your Windows? So I want you to go there and search for Anaconda prompt. I believe you all have Anaconda installed. Search for Anaconda prompt and launch it. So for me, I'll launch my CMD. So mine is command prompt because I don't have Anaconda installed. So for you, search for Anaconda prompt and launch your Anaconda prompt. And you should get something like this. So I'll give you a minute or so to do that. And if you have questions, simply unmute and yeah, reach out to me. And make sure your PC is connected to the internet, because the next step will be installing the Streamlit library. So at 8:09 we proceed once you have your Anaconda prompt open. So at the search bar down here, search for Anaconda prompt and launch the app that you will see here. And then you should get something similar to what I have up here. So mine has been named command prompt, but yours should be Anaconda prompt. So we can proceed. So once you are here, what you can run is, can you run Streamlit and see? So it will tell you Streamlit is not recognized as an internal or external command. So if you have Streamlit installed, then you should get a different output here. So for us, we want to install Streamlit afresh. So what I'll do is I'll type in pip install Streamlit. So let me share that text in the chat section and then we can proceed. So pip install Streamlit. So you still have your Anaconda prompt open. So run pip install Streamlit. Then the library should start installing. So mine is saying the library is already installed. So I don't know how I'll access it. Yeah, but don't worry. Okay, so have you run this? So run pip install Streamlit and confirm Streamlit is being installed.
Mine is being installed.
Okay, that's great.
And I think mine is done.
Okay, let's wait for the others. We can give them 4 minutes. So this is the code we are running, pip install Streamlit. So I've minimized my command prompt. It's here on the left hand side. So there are a few things I want to change because my Streamlit is not working. So can everyone confirm if their Streamlit is working? So you should confirm maybe in the chat if you have Streamlit successfully installed.
Mine is still downloading.
Okay. So we can give you more time as it's downloading. Okay, let me try something different. So I have Streamlit installed in my other PC here. So let me try power it on and see if I can join and share my screen from there. Just give me a minute. I'm sharing my screen again. Okay, so my connection is still slow. I'm trying to rejoin. So the other PC has issues. I guess we'll have to stick to this one. But so everyone can confirm. So has your Streamlit been installed yet? Anyone who has not installed is Streamlit up?
Mine is still downloading some things.
Oh, okay. So I
It's
guess we can.
downloading out the downloading Pi Arrow, something like that.
Yeah. So give it time then.
Yeah.
So for those who have Streamlit installed, you can run Streamlit Hello and see what you will get. So as I am trying to fix my Streamlit installation here.
I'm told to enter the email.
Yes. Okay.
There is a part for, I think
You get
it's
like
saying
the local host stuff.
it's like welcome to Streamlit.
Yeah.
Then entering no, on the same.
So is there a
Sorry,
link there
on the
saying
same
something?
corner prompt is where I'm getting an option. No, I only
Yes.
have welcome to Streamlit. If you like to receive helpful onboarding emails, news offers, promotions, and the occasional swag, please enter your email address. Otherwise, leave this field blank, which means we can go to the next.
Yeah, you can enter your email address. I guess my connection is really poor, so maybe I'll have to check that.
Mine finally works. I have the local host hello
Can you open that link?
on the browser.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Open the link on your browser.
the link is there. It has, sorry, there are local hosts. It has everything. It has hello. It has animation demo and all that. Can I share my screen?
Yes, you can share your screen.
Sorry. That's what I'm seeing.
So that's a demo Streamlit app. So all I wanted you guys to get was the demo Streamlit app. Then from there we can proceed on with the other part, which is now creating your own Streamlit app. So if everyone, can you show your CMD also for like everyone to see what you are running?
All right, I have to share my entire screen just a little bit.
Yeah, you can just reshare and change the tab.
So that's my whole screen.
Okay.
And this is that tab.
Yes. That's
Then
the
we have
localhost tab.
sure. This is the Anaconda prompt.
Yeah.
Then this is what I
That's after running Streamlit Hello.
then the email I didn't I just hit enter
Yeah.
on at this point. I didn't want to use the email, so I hit enter. Then it is after oh sorry. I think I moved so fast. Yeah, this is what I got. After that there is this summary here.
Yeah.
Then after that there is this.
Then there is the
Then after that that's where this sorry.
okay, then after that there is that link that brings you here. So maybe you can
Yes, after
open the plotting demo. On the left
plot
hand side, we have the plotting demo.
is this one here.
Yeah. So here you can see an example of our Streamlit app. So this is a web application with a demo plot.
Okay.
Yeah. So at least you can, and this is the code that has been used to like create this app. So you can share this work with people. So instead of you using Jupyter notebooks, you can create such kind of apps. Then you can deploy them online and share your findings with them in terms of like a web app instead of like sharing the Jupyter notebooks. So we will do this for the ML models. So for today, I wanted to like show you how you can install Streamlit, but I guess my system has issues. So Streamlit is installed, but I'm unable to like run it. So I'll have to figure out why. Yeah, but this is so from your screen, we can see an example of what needs to be done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So, Joseph, let me ask you
Yes.
at this point.
Yes.
So, how? Okay, assuming I have a code
Yes.
here, right?
Yeah.
So I want to maybe it's in a Jupyter notebook, kinda.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a new like I've installed everything new in this machine, so it's a new machine.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have a lot that will have any of the models that we created, and okay, that's why you see it's kind of new.
It's okay.
And I did a few things like some few days ago,
Yeah.
like two days, and when I have that code there, and I
Yeah.
want to now bring it here, I want to run that given notebook, which has a code, has everything. It has the ML mapped, everything done. So how
Yes.
do I do that here?
So how do you put it there? So what you have to do first of all is on your desktop, you
Yeah.
have to create a new folder. And this new folder will be for your Streamlit apps.
Basically means that I have to
You
kind
have
of.
to create new file extensions. So these will be .py files. Okay, so Streamlit is working on my side, so maybe I can share my screen now and show you guys what we can do. Yeah. Then I can show you an example. So this is Streamlit. So it's saying I should input my email, and yeah, I have my demo app running. So it took more time. I don't know why, but we have our results here. So what we usually do is,
Sorry, Joseph. I'm so
yes,
sorry to take you back.
yeah,
Joseph,
yes.
sorry for taking you back. So mine has finished. So I should write Streamlit hello.
Yeah,
Just
you
confirm.
can type in Streamlit hello and see what you get.
Okay. Email, I put my email.
Yeah, you can just click enter. So no need to input your email.
Oh, so I don't put the email.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Allow access.
Okay, so as you are running your Sandra, so I think maybe I can show you what we need to do. So first of all, on your desktop, you are going to create a new folder. So I want to create a new folder here. New folder. Then I'm going to name this new folder as Streamlit. Or maybe I can say ST, so just short for Streamlit. Then I can place it up there. Then here, so if you are running your command prompt, your Anaconda prompt, and you are still running the demo app, you can click Control plus C to kill the current running code, and you will be able to like type in your these prompts that I need you to type again. So I'll click on CD, I'll type in CD, then desktop. So I want to open the Streamlit folder. So here I'll type in ls first. Then I'll have to locate the desktop path here. Okay, so my desktop path is not here. So let me use the documents folder. So I'll click on CD, then documents. So what you can do is you can do the same. So instead of creating that new folder here on desktop, so simply open your documents folder. So your documents folder should be here. Then create that folder in here and rename it to ST. So this is where you will have your Streamlit codes. Okay. So once you have that, you can click in your Anaconda prompt, you can type in CD, then documents. So CD means open directory. Then we are opening the directory documents. Then I'll type in again cd st. So the new folder we've created. Okay, so why am I not getting that? I think my PC has issues which I'll have to fix maybe later on.
Document.
So I'll use the downloads folder for me because I can see the downloads folder is working. So what I'll do is, sorry, I'm taking you back and forth while doing this. So I'll remove this folder from the documents folder, then I'll paste it in here in my downloads folder. Okay, so now we have the st folder in there. So what I'll do is I'll type in cd, then downloads, then I'll type in cd st. So now we are inside the st folder. So what we usually do when creating your Streamlit apps is inside the st folder. So we need to create a new file, and that file, so I'll right click my mouse and I'll click on new, then I'll click on, or instead of doing that, so if you have VS Code installed, so just open Visual Studio Code. But I guess that might take time depending on the kind of PC you are working on. So let me open Visual Studio Code, type in my code here, then share it through the chat. Then I'll show you how you can manually create that code here without using Visual Studio Code. So for me, I'll click on open folder.
Sorry, Joseph.
Yes.
You're a bit all over the place. So are we doing still on the Anaconda prompt, or we
Yeah.
just now go to VS Code? We leave the Anaconda prompt, the CD documents, whatever.
The Anaconda prompt should still be open, and you should have your path set here. So here you can see mine is C
So
users.
what we saved on the desktop, we told us to open a folder on the desktop.
Okay, so the same folder, I've moved it to downloads because for me, I can't access the desktop here in my PowerShell prompt. So in my CMD. So can you access, like, if you type in, can you type in ls and tell me what you see once if you are on your desktop? So if you type in cd desktop, so if you are able to go to your desktop, type in ls and tell me what you see.
When I do the CD desktop, it just says system cannot find the path specified.
Yeah, so that's why I said we should ignore the desktop part. So type in cd downloads. So have you done that?
Yes, download.
Then if you've typed in cd downloads, go to your file manager, head over to your downloads folder, then click on new, then folder. So the name for the new folder should be st.
Okay.
Okay, so have you done that?
Yes.
Okay, then go back to your Anaconda prompt, then type in cd st.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have that?
Yes. Yes.
So it's working. Then go back to
Yeah.
your file manager, then open the ST folder. So here you will see the ST folder is empty, right?
Yes.
Okay, then click on new, then click on text document. So here you can see mine is new text document.txt. So what I'll do is I'll type in app, then where we have the .txt part, I'll say .py. And if you can't see the .txt part, it means you haven't maybe activated the part for like seeing your file extension. So you can click on these three dots. So for me, I'm using Windows 11. Then you can click on option. Then you can show file extensions.
So for us who are using Windows 10, where do we find those three dots?
Okay. So can you see what do you see when you you see this file? Is it showing you it's a TXT file?
It just says type is text document.
Okay. So do you see like this? Is there a view button there
Mm-mm.
for Windows 10? There is
Oh,
no view.
view. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, sorry. Yes, view.
Then click on more if you have more.
Uh-huh.
Then file name extension should be marked. So if you click on view, check to see if file name extension is enabled.
When I click on view, I only have those extra large icons, list, details, tiles, content.
So there is nothing more to show.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and do you have VS Code installed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so open your Visual Studio Code. So once you are there, you can inform me.
Yes, I've opened it.
So do you see the open folder button?
Yes.
So click on that.
Mm-hmm.
Then go to your downloads folder. Then select the ST folder.
Okay.
Then click on select folder button.
Okay.
So this is what you see. Do you see the file that you've created here? The one that we were
The
trying to create.
text.
So it's a .txt file, right?
Yes, yes.
So you can create now a new file. So do you see this? There is a new file
Yes.
button there. So click on that.
Yes.
So you will
Hmm.
have this empty space. So type in app.py. So for me, I'll type in main.py. So for you, type in app.py because yours is
Okay.
app.txt.
Okay.
So that should be your file. So has it been created?
Yes, yes. So there's a notification. Do I want to install the recommended Python extension from
No.
Microsoft?
Click on no.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, this is where we will. So on the right hand side, so you see this part where you can type in your code now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me zoom in. So now we want to create our basic Python app. So what I want you to do is I want you to type in import Streamlit as st. So small s. Then for you, you
So
don't have to
is it
include.
downloading or?
No, it's not downloading. So have you typed in import Streamlit as ST?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have to write these comments that I'm writing, so just skip them. I'll share the code with you later. So what we do next is we add our title for the app. So for our title, this will be type in st.title. Then I can say this is Joseph's demo app. So you can use your name. So maybe I can have Joseph demo app. Yeah, so that's what I have. Then what I want you to do is click on Control S. Control S saves the file. So once you've done that, you can inform me.
Yes.
Okay, so you are done. So I want you to go back to your Anaconda prompt. Okay. Then, so once you are there, type in Streamlit run app.py. So for me, I will use Python -m streamlit run app.py. So for you, just type in streamlit run app.py. So it should open a new tab on your browser. So
Yes.
if it did so, you can inform me. So do you see your app with your title, like the title that you
Yes.
gave your app?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's it. Then the next thing we can add is we can add some short text. So here we can type in st.describe or st.write. Then I can say this. So you go back to your VS Code, then you start typing your text here. So st.write. Then I can say this is my first Streamlit application. So go ahead and type that. So type in st.write. Then this is my first Streamlit application. So once you've done that, you can click on Control S to save the file again. So once you've done that, you can inform me. Then I can show you the next step.
Yes. Control
Okay.
S, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Control S. So go back to your web browser. So are you there?
Yes.
So do you see these three buttons we have here
Okay.
at the far right end? So if you click that, do you see the always rerun button?
Yes.
So click it. So do you see the
Mm.
new text that we added?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically how you will be creating your Streamlit apps. So you have your VS Code for writing the code. You have your Anaconda prompt for which acts as a server. So it makes sure you are running your application. Okay. So maybe we can do one last thing. So which is creating like a visualization. So here, what I'll do is I'll create maybe a bar chart. So here I'll type in st.header, then I'll give my header the name bar chart. Then here we can have st.bar. underscore chat, then we can have these three values. So let me share this code in the chat so you can copy it. So for the bar chart only. So if you are unable to like see it clearly from my screen, you can copy it from the chat. So once you've added these two lines of code, you can click on Control S to save your file again. Then if you open your web browser, you will see your bar chart there. And basically that's the first step in creating your web applications. So you can see we are typing fewer lines of code here, but getting at least something here in the end. So something that a user can interact with. So this is step number 1 in our work. So we've already installed Streamlit. I've shown you how we run Streamlit, and I've shown you how we create the files that we can run. Yeah. So any questions on what we've covered so far?
Joseph,
Yes.
so just to understand, so whenever I want to use Streamlit, I'd still have to start with Anaconda prompt, the whole
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, you will have to start with Anaconda prompt. So open Anaconda
And by
prompt.
that, oh, sorry, and by that I'd have to first create a folder like under downloads.
It's not, it should not be under downloads really, but I've used maybe a folder that works for all of us. So it's not a must it be under downloads.
Okay, but we still have to first create a folder, then now continue.
Yeah.
And now in this case, the app.py, it's because we want to use Python. Oh, this guy.
No, the app.py is the Python file. So do you know, like for example, if we were using the Jupyter notebooks, we would have IPYNB. So for Jupyter notebooks is IPYNB. For Streamlit files and Flask and Django files, we have .py files. So .py is a Python file. So this is a Python extension. Yeah.
Okay.
Then this link that we have here is the local server that is running locally on our machine. So did you get this bar chart?
Yes.
I got mine.
Okay, that's great. So that's the basic part. So what we will do, so I believe we will,
Sorry,
what,
Joseph, sorry, I want to understand something. So this Streamlit can use different languages. So in this case, when you say the it's because you are using what, Python language?
so Streamlit only uses Python at the moment. So
Oh.
yeah, we
But
only use Python.
when I was setting it up,
Yeah.
it had other options of this C++, all those other, they had many other extensions or something like that.
Okay. So I think maybe there might be, but I believe it's only using Python at the moment because you can see even from their documentation, they are only working with Python. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I was saying is we will be working on Streamlit even after your exams so that you can understand this even more better because I believe this is more important as compared to what we've been covering. So how can you deliver your work? So the delivery part should be more important than the other part. Okay, so I guess we can stop there for today. So what you can do is you can maybe try redo what we've done here in class and see if you are able to like do it on your own. Then from tomorrow we will cover some basics of Streamlit. So I take you through the different things we have in Streamlit. So how do you create a table? How do you create your headers? How do you create your text boxes? So how do you get inputs from users? So things like that. Then from there we can have a project. So from that project we do the EDA. We include the EDA in our Streamlit app. We proceed on and create a machine learning model. We fit the model and maybe store the model in what we call a pickle file. So I'll explain then what a pickle file is. Then modify our Streamlit app to get inputs from users. Then from the user input, we can go ahead and make predictions, and using our Streamlit app display our predictions to that user. So hope that's okay. And if I move too fast, you are free to inform me so that we can do this step by step and together so that you can understand this part even more better. Yeah. Any more
Yes, you're going too
questions?
fast. So tomorrow, pole pole.
Yeah, tomorrow it will be it will be slow. So we will be doing
So
it
let me ask
together.
also.
Yeah.
Okay. So even for the exam project, we'd use this Streamlit as well.
Not really. So this will be optional. So it's not a must, but you can add it to your work.